It was a warm Friday afternoon in a small family-owned cafe in Miami, Florida. The place smelled of fresh cinnamon rolls and roasted coffee beans, and soft jazz played in the background. Emily, a hard-working waitress in her mid-20s, wiped down the tables with her usual gentle smile. She wasn't rich. She wasn't famous. But she carried a quiet strength that came from years of caring for her younger siblings after losing her mother. For Emily, kindness was not an act. It was a habit. Around noon, the cafe door swung open, and in walked a sharply dressed man wearing expensive sunglasses and a gold watch that sparkled under the lights. His name was Alejandro Cruz, one of Miami's youngest billionaires. People admired him for his success, but behind the scenes, his reputation for being rude and arrogant was well known. He sat at a table near the window and snapped his fingers for service. Emily walked over with her usual warmth. "Good afternoon, sir. What can I get you today?" Alejandro barely looked at her. Instead, he muttered in Spanish under his breath, loud enough for everyone around him to hear. "Otra camarera inútil. No entiende nada." Another useless waitress. She understands nothing. A few customers glanced up, uncomfortable. But Emily remained calm. She understood Spanish perfectly. Her late mother had taught it to her since childhood. But she chose silence, not because she was weak, but because she believed kindness deserved the first chance. When she returned with his coffee, Alejandro continued speaking in Spanish, mocking her appearance, her job, and her future. He bragged to a business partner on the phone. "People like her will never be anything. They serve people like us." This time, Emily gently placed the coffee in front of him, then looked him straight in the eyes. And in perfect, fluent Spanish, she replied softly, "Señor, el valor de una persona no está en su dinero, sino en su corazón." Sir, the value of a person is not in their money, but in their heart. The cafe went silent. Alejandro's eyes widened. He wasn't expecting a reply, especially not one so calm, so beautifully spoken. Emily continued, her voice steady. "My mother taught me this language, and she also taught me never to look down on anyone, no matter how high you stand." For the first time in years, Alejandro had no words. His arrogance cracked, and behind it, he felt something unfamiliar, shame. He removed his sunglasses, looking at the young woman he had mocked moments earlier. I'm sorry," he whispered, this time in English. "I shouldn't have spoken to you like that." Emily simply nodded. It's never too late to start treating people with kindness. The billionaire sat silently for the rest of his visit, watching her move from table to table, helping customers with patience and grace. Before leaving, he handed her a small envelope, not out of pity, but out of respect. Inside was a check, not for money, but a full scholarship to a hospitality management program, and a note that read, "Thank you for teaching me what wealth really means." Emily didn't expect it. She didn't ask for it. But kindness has a way of returning when you least expect it. Moral: true wealth is not measured by money, power, or status, but by the kindness we show to others. Respect costs nothing, but it can change everything. If you believe in kindness, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Peaceful Stories.